Alright, what is up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to the Kitchen Sink Brawl. We are starting off with Swan today. Brawl modifiers, we have no bonus middle income, so there's no real, incentive to push here. And you have Kitchen Sink, which lets you swap between any commander you want every, I think, 90 seconds. Anyways, we're going to play some Swan here. I'm not going to really put down my missile turns. Well, I guess I can. Just got to put them down somewhere where it's, I guess, not critical. So, missile turns back here should be fine. Anyways, we also have Aura here. That's about the only thing that's the only thing that's going on here. I don't know. Anyways, I think I want to try doing something where it's so I've been doing buff your Marines and Marine maxing and all that stuff, but I'm thinking, what if I went Swan Goliaths and I buffed them? Because Swan Goliaths, the only thing that makes them balanced is they don't have enough HP, and their range is okay, and their damage output is okay. If any of those things change, suddenly they are kinda OP. And Swan Goliaths are pretty good this week because they will attack everything in sight. Air units, ground units, and eventually somebody just starts buying Hyperion and Alexander. So you're gonna end up with a battle of a bunch of capital ships. Swan Goliaths are pretty good in that situation because they quite frankly don't really care if you're on the air or on the ground. They're just gonna shoot at everything. Let's get the laser drill upgrade here. I could also go for Swan tanks and Rainer tanks for fire support. But yeah, I'm going to try and do Buff Me Goliaths here. Buff Me Goliaths are not nearly as affordable as Buff Me Marines, because Marines, obviously, you can buy more of them. Goliaths are, about as expensive as a Nova Marine. And about equally as fragile, if not more fragile. So anyways, I think I'm just going to try and set up a fatty base defense here. I'm going to switch over to Karax here. Where is it? The orbital strike beacon starts counting down the moment you start having, well, that commander selected. So some things you should probably, some commanders you should probably pick early. For example, what is it? Who else has one? Artanis' shield recharge resets every time, so you can't abuse it. But I think Borzun Black Hole and Karax Purifier Beam are on a global cooldown, so you don't have to worry about that. Something about the Sky Fury, just raw dog Sky Fury. Why would you do such a thing to yourself? I gotta have a unit first here. Hold on. Now I can get some research upgrades here. I'm gonna get some optimized ordnance here, and I can also get access to my aura. What do we got here? Let's just resell this guy. If I'm gonna do Goliaths, life might be good if I do a Goliath, to be honest, giving them more health. Because the one weakness Goliaths have is they just don't have enough HP. They just get flattened a little too quickly. Let's just do that here. Let's get that here. Let's get the assimilator. And I get myself a K-Darn monolith to get set up here. K-Darn monolith. I'm gonna put the monolith back here, actually. Or maybe over here. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna set it a little bit further back. Because this thing is actually kind of cracked. So yeah. I'm gonna go Phoenix here. We're just gonna turtle up. This week, I think there's no need to really rush anything this week, to be honest, because, I don't know, you can just buy a ton of defensive buildings and, turtle up and just chill out. There we go. This guy does not have fast transform on his Sky Fury, Lamau. Photon cannons are probably the best thing to turtle up with, because you have the shield battery, so that's going to be pretty good here. Oh my god, I also have that vision. Yeah, the laser beam's pretty good. You can deter early aggro with it. Conservator could be pretty good here. I think Phoenix himself is a pretty good unit to always have. Bro's just really tanky. And Dragoon mode. Oh, this guy's all the bunkers here. What does he have in those bunkers? Rocket Boys in the bunkers will basically deter any sort of flying unit, completely here. I'm gonna switch over to Manx so I can get some Rocket Boys, I think. And then, what is it? Alarak has a photon cannon I can use, but that's kind of whatever. And so does Artanis, but that's also kind of whatever. This guy's just getting ghosts. I don't know if I would recommend that. Just buy something else, bro. Just buy some Sentinels, Okay. Lamau. EMP. The ghosts are just melting him. Oh, he has Storm. Okay, he has +1 attack damage. Well, I'm not really in a rush. I could also just buy a capital ship here. I think this guy just assumes I'm rushing some sort of thing. And I'm doing no such thing. He's like, yo, he's gonna open a Hyperion, guys. Watch out. Nah. I'm actually playing Swan. You know what, guys? Let's just rip out some Goliaths here. Let's do it. Goliath online. And I can support him with something actually that like has good range, or some. I need to support him with some sort of good front line. The best front line right now is probably just lots and lots of Sentinels, to be honest. And then I need to get some Ravens, and I also gotta give them the upgrade that lets them shoot air and ground targets at the same time. The multi-lock. Let's get the Ares multi-lock. Yeah, because there's plenty of units here. Like well, look at all these Sky Furies, man. They're panicking. They're quaking in their boots, only to encounter a bunch of Goliaths. Lamau. Ooh. Actually, the Goliaths can take down the Sky Furies even more efficiently, because when they take up into the sky, they take more damage. Okay, I got some medics here, locked on. Let's go, baby. Oh no, there's a medic healing him. No, no. Look at that damage output, though. Ooh, ooh. Get bent, boys. Goliath online. Surprise! Okay, now I need to probably put down some frontline units for them, so I'm probably get some Sentinels, I think. Sentinels was a pretty good front line. Maybe I should just get Fire Bats. Let me think here. Nah, Sentinels are better. Sentinels got that 2 life. Oh no, I just pressed Q, guys. I've been playing too much Death Must Die. So excuse me for that. Okay. Well, I mean, there is literally no unit from Artanis that I want. So we are in a bit of a situation. Let us say that. We are in a situation. The situation is your opponents thought you were rushing something, and then your Goliaths are like, nah. Okay, we need something to kill Dahaka here. See, the good thing about having this army of photon cannons is, yeah, your opponents can't really get through until much later here. Okay, well, we just gotta wait a bit, I guess. Not a bad thing. We can just hang on to our dollars here. It's pretty easy to rush like a big hero unit this week because of all the defensive buildings you can build up. So aggro is actually not that great this week. But yeah, the photon cannon defense is pretty good. That's way too many Sky Furies. Way too many Sky Furies. Why is bro so many Sky Furies in? I guess he just has bad experiences with capital ships. Like, this guy hasn't even bought a capital ship. Okay, let's go back to Karax here. Where's my boy Karax? There we go, and then we can just go, where are the medics? No medics allowed. No healing allowed. This is not a house of healing. In fact, this is a house of destruction. Boom, 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 boom. Sentinel, Sentinel, Sentinel. Let's put a lot of money on that. Oh yeah, we can get some energizers for my Goliaths. Ooh, that's gonna be juicy because then they're gonna start attacking super fast as well. And then we get some Havocs. I need to switch over to Alarak, get some Havocs. And then we can get the detonation for the phase detonator. Get the reconstruction. Phase detonation, recharge. I mean the charge. Oh yeah, baby. I wouldn't get Nova Goliaths though, because as good as they are at locking stuff down, the things you want them to lock down, they can't really lock down. AKA heroic air units that really don't care. Oh man. He's got Sky Furies in gun mode. Nah. Yeah, a bunch of Sentinels here are just gonna handle. Oh my! And then like the Sky Furies just get deleted by the Goliaths like right away. Oh no, it's Alarak. He angry. He angry. Okay, and then the next thing is, okay, let's get the Havocs first so that we get even more range. And then the next thing is go back to Vorazun and we can go invisible. I like that Vorazun is like the enabler for a lot of builds. Let me see here. 2 Havocs should do the trick. Maybe I can get one more. Ooh. Ooh, photon cannon. I wish I could put another photon cannon here. Can I just ping this? See if he'll move it. I hope he'll move it. Get the cloaking module, get the blood shard resonance here. Goliaths with 10 range. Okay, no, they're not gonna do it. Okay, fine, I'll just put that down over here. Get the detect weakness. Weakness detected. Detect weakness on the Dahaka here. Oh my god. And I need some ravens. I need some ravens here. I also need more DPS. I need more Goliaths, guys. I need more Goliaths. The feel when you're DPS, I haven't bought more DPS in a while. Let me see. Yo, low key? Low can you in there? I'm just gonna stack my Havocs here. Oh yeah, let me get that 4th gas though. Let me get that 4th gas. Let me get that 4th gas. I can't buy Ultras though, because he has so many Sky Furies. The Ultras will just do me in here. Oh, this guy has a Wrathwalker? Why would you be so brave when everyone has access to Sky Furies? And Nova Goliaths also counter it too, so... Let's just do some structure overcharge here as Alarak. Always remember that that is an option. You may be out of mana, but you are not out of options. Pop, 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 pop. Alright, let's switch over to Warzone here. Let's get the suck going. Pop, 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 pop. Unfortunately, my Goliaths do like baby damage to Dahaka though. Like Dahaka's just like, huh? My health pool is 5,000, and I'm like, yup, you are correct, good sir. Your health pool indeed is 5,000, and my damage output indeed is only 3. Buff me Goliaths. Buff me Goliaths. I need more buffs. Needs more buffing. The central Goliath here. Unfortunately, as Warzone, I'm really not going to use anything that Warzone has besides the stealth. So I guess I can stealth these things, and then I'm going to go back to Swan, and I'll buy more Goliaths. I don't know if Ravens are worth it, though. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Yeah, the problem with the Goliaths is their damage output is just kind of low, comparatively speaking. But look at them. They're just back here with that 11 range, taking on everything here. I just need a real front line. Oh my god, come on, melt them, boys. Yeah, the only downside is Goliaths, just like Marines, are single target, which is a little unfortunate here. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, I need more Goliaths, guys. I need more Goliaths. My Goliaths being stealth though is actually kind of crazy. It's actually really helping out here. Swan, 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 swan. Then we go to Han and Horner to get more damage upgrades. Let's go Goliath, Goliath, Goliath. Goliath, 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 Goliath. Goliath online. Goliath online. Also, Goliaths counter Wrathwalkers, which is hilarious that he bought Wrathwalkers of all things to deal with Goliaths. Yeah, these Sky Furies are just gonna get meltated here. Let's see here. All of my photon cannons are back up. There we go. Goliath online. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Get them, boys. My invisible 13 range Goliaths. Oh, he put me in the hole. That's okay. Oh no, he put me in the beam! Invisible stealth Goliaths beg to differ. Get them, boys. I mean, the Goliaths have enough damage per auto attack that armor actually isn't the worst thing. Like, Marines get hard countered by armor, but the Goliaths have enough health where they're just like, laugh it off. I could probably get some heavy tanks for them in the form of Alarak and some other heroes. Oh, he's made his guy stealthier. But let's go to Han and Horner and let's just research some attack upgrades first, because Han and Horner upgrades will upgrade everything. Like, air, ground, shields, you name it. Han and Horner's got it. H&H has got it. Okay, where's H&H though? There they are. Okay, let's just get the weapon upgrades first. And then you won't have to bother about upgrades forever. And never, 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 never. There we go. Oh yeah, your mag mines start counting down when you first switch over, so that's also a thing. The good thing is, Han and Horner mag mines actually do quite a lot of damage. You just gotta keep stacking them, you know? That's the beauty of it all. Boom, boom. Eventually, everybody just is going to be invisible. So Raynor ends up being the best pick later on, because then you can just scan. There we go. Oh yeah, I also need Ravens from Han and Horner. They are Ravens. These things will analyze the target and make them take 2 extra damage per shot. Okay, looks like we need some more detection though. I'll probably get some Stukov Queens and then get them to do increased vision range on my units while also giving them permanent detection. That'll be really good. I think 3 Thea Ravens should do the trick here. Let's get the multi-threaded analyses. Looks like all my enemies here are invisible, so let's just make sure we can see them. Okay, bro's scorching my Goliaths here. Oh, we got some abs. Actually, abs are kind of spicy. Don't make me pull out the Reavers. I'm trying to have fun right now, guys. Don't make me pull out the Reavers. I might have to pull out the Reavers. When in doubt, just buy Reavers. Reavers will destroy everything. Should I even bother calling in the fleet? Everybody has a Sky Fury. Yeah, I don't think there's any point calling in the fleet here. Got any armor upgrades? Nah, I think I need some more DPS upgrades here. By DPS, I mean I think we got to stabilize the front with the black hole. Anyways, boom, 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 and then let's see here. Laser beam is going down, and then let's just make sure we. Oh my God, there's a Wrathwalker hitting our base here. There's a Wrathwalker hitting our base here. Oh no, team. Team! There we go, there we go. Scan. Scan. Scan! Oh my God. Team? Oh. My only detector is the Havoc, which I guess is vulnerable to basically everything. But hopefully my invisible Goliath's here. Invisible Goliath. Goliath online. Buff me, Goliath. Okay, drop scan. Yeah, I need to get the Stukov. I need to get the Stukov Queen, and I can give my Goliaths that are invisible detection as well. There we go. Pop, 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 pop. The only downside for Swan Goliaths is your single target. That is literally the only downside. Okay, there's a. Oh, okay. He's got the Phoenix. He got the Phoenix making everybody invisible, huh? Okay. Oh, my Thea Ravens are just getting wiped right away. That's fair. That's fair. Let's see here. Let's switch over to my boy Stukov. Let's get some of these Brood Queens. Enhance Mitochondria, and then just make them only use Ocular Symbiote. Hopefully they pick my Goliaths. I'm just going to auto-cast. I believe in them. Aggressive Incubation. Let's just do this here. Boom, 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 boom. I got a handful of these. Just let them run forward here. Let them run them down here. Wrathwalkers are pretty bad against it. I guess Aggressive Incubation is pretty good as a defensive sort of summon on your side of the field. Let me see here. I like that there's no middle income bonus, so this matchup literally just comes down to knowledge and skill. Like legitimate knowledge and skill. Like, how well do you know the game? Like, what units do you know are the most broken? Oh no, we just double scanned. I'm actually pretty weak against all these abs though. Like abs actually are kind of spicy in terms of their detonation damage here. I think all the invisible units are gone. There we go. I think the best thing I can do is actually to buy Boswell, because Boswell doesn't really care. He has 2 lives, and I just gotta buy a bunch of Boswells and we should be fine. Yeah, because the Haka will get shot up by the Sky Furies like right away. Where's my boy? Where's Tychus? I don't know what he looks like. Oh, there he is. I literally have stopped picking Tychus for so long that I'm just like, what does bro look like? Alright, let's get some Boswells here. I'll get some casual Boswells here. Make sure they get critical response system. I literally don't care about anything else besides the critical response system. Boswell's probably the best tank on the market you can buy, because he is immune to Sky Furies. Not the Fire Bats, but whatever. Like, hopefully the rest of your squad will handle it. Oh god. Do none of my Goliaths have Ocular Symbiote? What do I pay these queens for? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna have to micro the queens every wave. Like, this is actually kind of BS. Like, are my queens not using Ocular Symbiote, or are they using Ocular Symbiote on something that's already a detector? Also, I need the Phoenix Shields. The damage reduction here is actually kind of crazy. Oh, they have the basic sentries. Basic sentries reduce damage output. I mean, reduce damage taken by 2. Clever. Alright. Well then. Okay, we got all these Sky Furies. Good thing our opponents spent all their money on buying Sky Furies. A relatively weak and harmless unit. Relatively weak and harmless unit versus massive units here. Okay, Boswell. I basically just bought a bunch of, like, Sentinels. Okay, hold on. I need to switch over to Karax. Where is it? Hold on. Need to make sure this group of units here in the center do not continue existing. Oh my god. Okay, got my second research upgrade. Okay, let's get more of these. Hello, team? Team? No team. Team has failed. Team has failed. Actually, team has failed. Oh man, hello team. Anyways, buff me Goliaths. Pretty buff. Pretty strong. Let me see here. Yeah. Buff me Goliaths were actually cooking. Buff me Goliaths were actually cooking. I was literally just being held back. Holy. So yeah, this is your message to go and try buff me Goliaths. I've done buff me Marines already. So I don't think I need to do that, but buff me Goliaths are definitely something you guys gotta try out. If you guys enjoyed this game, be sure to leave a like, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.
In the rear with the gear. The tires, let's light some fires.